Welcome to Math 151, and who knows, maybe I'll use this for another class as well. But my system for teaching involves a lot of practice on your part, and this is my shot at doing a video on what I'm expecting of you in this class. In order for you to do fairly complex calculations like this, you need to practice. You need to practice a lot. I have things set up where you do a group work together in class, then you have quizzes that are due, and then tests that are due, and the final, of course, as well. And this is how it sets up. And people tend to look at this and say, oh, I can skip these two, the group work and the quizzes, 10%, 20%, and if I do well on everything else, that'll land me a C. 50 and 20 would be 70%. You'd have a C, a very low C, but you'd have a C. And that is true. But in reality, you have to think of this as 100% of your grade. And the reason is, without practice, you're not going to get this. You have to practice. You will not understand this just from watching my videos and coming to class. You have to practice on your own. You have to put pencil to paper. And that happens with the group work and the quizzes. So please, I'm going to, as I segue into the next portion of this video, and I'll show you exactly what I'm looking for in the homework. Consider this mandatory. You have to do this in order to do well in the class.
Here is an example of the group work that you're going to have available to you a day before the class that it's due in, so you can have a look. Typically with the group work, I also attach videos that will help you do this. In this case, I am making sure that the base of both sides is the same, and then I have a toolbox tool. Basically, these are things that I will be giving you that will be mathematical reasons why you can do things. Here I write if c to the a is equal to c to the b power, then a is equal to b. That's why I can write that simple equation 3x minus 5 is equal to 2. I then proceed to solve for x. I get x all by itself. In this case, I'm going to add 5 to both sides of the equation. And I get 3x is equal to 7. I then divide both sides by 3 to get x all by itself, and I get my answer. X is equal to 7/3. I put a box around it. That helps me grade it. And then I check my work. You'll see how I do that. I basically plug in that x value that I got into my original equation. And I see that I get the correct answer, put a check mark. I'm done, and I know I'm done. I don't have to guess or hope that I got it right. I got it right. Here's how the book assignments factors into all of this. You will see that I have circled problems for you to do. In particular, I want you to notice number 9. This problem shows up on your spot quiz for this lesson. Take a look. Here it is. Number 1 in the spot quiz is that very problem number 9 that you saw in the homework. And so now, if you have done this problem, all you have to do is copy your work from your homework and proceed. It is just that easy. I guarantee you every spot quiz problem comes directly from your homework. Here I am showing the reason for writing the two answers that I'm going to get because of the square root property. I put a box around my answer. I then check my work. I'm going to do the negative version first. This is a good time for me to tell you, be very careful with your plus and minus signs, in particular your negative signs. Those are typical bad habits that have been picked up over the years, people not understanding how to work with them. I will teach you. I see that I get the right answer, put a check. I'm going to also check the positive version, which I've actually already done.
I hope this has helped you clarify in your mind what is going on with this class, how the group work, how the homework, how the spot quizzes all tie together to make this a very critical part of how you do in this class. I want you to have fun with this. I don't want this to be true. I want math to be fun for you, and this will help.